let's cheers, guys. We haven't even cheers once. You guys
my bad.
are
We gotta start the whole thing over again.
Come on. Can we edit this and put it at the beginning? Seriously, let's make this at the beginning because how long have we been on this thing now?
13 minutes?
13 minutes? That's it?
No.
What?
No.
I don't know how any of these technological things work.
What I'm trying to say is it's been too long. We should have cheered. So.
All right, well, we can...
Oh my god.
Okay, the first glass of wine is spilled. He gets the 5-wood, and he swings, and he makes a hole-in-one. He's like, holy shit! So he takes the frog with him, and on to the next one. And he goes, 9-iron. He's like, okay, 9-iron. So he gets a 9-iron.
This is the longest joke ever.
What? It is?
Keep going.
And so,
now I'm invested.
Yeah, and so he goes to 9-iron, and he shoots another hole-in-one. And he goes on and on until he wins, and his boss is like, God damn it, Richard, that's the best damn game of golf I ever seen. You're being promoted. And so at the end of that, he says, Frog, why? You're so awesome. You're so awesome. Me and you, we're going to Vegas. And he goes, the frog's okay. So he goes to Vegas, and he walks to the casino, right? And he tells the frog, okay, I'm gonna bet down some money. Here, how much money should I bet down? He goes, all of it. He goes, all of it? Frog, are you sure? Yeah, this is all of it. What game should we play? Roulette. Okay, roulette. Okay, what should I bet on? Black fire. Okay, we'll bet it all on black fire. And he spins, and he nails it, black fire. And it goes on and on all night, and he's so stinking rich, he rents a hotel in Vegas. Big, nice, fancy hotel.
Jesus Christ.
And he takes the frog with him, and he's like, you know what, frog? Thank you so much. You got me a promotion. I'm rich now. Like, what can I do for you? And the frog says, kiss me. And so he kisses the frog. And the frog turns into the most beautiful 15-year-old girl he's ever seen. And that's how it happened, Your Honor.
All right, well, welcome to the first episode of Blood and Wine.
That wasn't even a good joke.
I know.
That wasn't even a joke.
Well.
Oh my God. How long? That was like a 5-minute long.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So I'm...
It's okay. That joke was awesome. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
All right, well, anyways. My name is A. Medina. I'm with my lovely wife.
Sam.
And this jokester over here.
Ruben.
All right, Ruben, what are we drinking today?
Today we are drinking the Velvet Devil. And this is a Merlot out of Washington. This is done by a man named Charles Smith. Crazy guy. He was an ex rock band director guy, and he was known for saying for reiterating that stupid cowbell thing. So he has like a giant cowbell in his winery and all that. So
from the SNL sketch.
Yes, exactly. And this man is so eccentric. He came down to Arizona once. He's the kind of guy that wears like a pink shirt and carries around like a poodle. Yeah, his hair is like all messy and crazy. But anyway, his wine is actually growing and in popularity. And in fact, you see his wine all over, and you can tell by his pop art on the front cover. It's kind of like, what is it, Andy Warhol? Kind of like that pop print.
It's very minimalistic.
Yes, exactly. And let me tell you, this wine is phenomenal too. It's not just like the cover or anything. And his wine is... It's fresh, especially this Merlot. Taste this Merlot. You ever get that?
Gotta get Sam a glass.
Oh, yeah. Samantha, here. You got
She's drinking white wine tonight.
I'm drinking Bella Sarah. It was
Fry's
$5. That's all I know. It was $5.
Bella Sarah?
It is a Pinot Grigio, but
no, it's not bad.
$5.
Is it from Italy?
I'm balling on a budget. Yes, that's why it says Italy on there.
Oh, Veneto.
Product of Italy.
Is it from Italy, bottled in Nogales?
No. Veneto's the actual place. Okay. No, that's a good one.
Okay.
So notice, Samantha, you've had plenty of Merlot that I brought over. It's including that one plastic wine you call it.
Yeah, that shit's disgusting.
Taste this compared to that. notice
Sure,
how
it's better, but
in Washington the Merlots seem to be a little more fruity than in other states. I've noticed.
So do the people.
hey, so the legs are very heavy. They're very light.
Oh yes, the legs.
I think I just have a dirty glass. I just see my fingerprints all over it.
Maybe you need to wash your hands.
Yeah.
These legs, yeah, there are quite a few legs. I would venture to guess this is above the European standard of 12 and a half. So I would guess about 13%. Let's see if we were accurate. Oh, come on, where are you? 13.5. So we're pretty damn close.
He studied the bottle before he came over.
Oh, get out of here! No, I just drink this wine quite often.
All right. Is there anything else we need to know about this wine?
I would say
I think it tastes like a normal Merlot. I think
Yeah.
all Merlots taste the same to me.
no. Are you kidding me? This is light and fruity. The nose.
To be fair, I did drink a rum and coke before you came over.
Oh my god!
So my palate may be...
Are you kidding me?
no, I'm not. But...
This has Merlots typically have like a blueberry scent to them, but this one I almost get kind of. Don't drink out of your nose. What the hell are you doing? It's light. Merlots usually have the least tannins in them too, so it doesn't have that real strong bitter flavor on the back end. Do you guys notice this?
It's a little smooth.
It's smooth, exactly.
I'll agree.
So smooth, I need another glass.
While he fills up his other glass, please pour me one too. Today's topic is going to be dating in 2018. So Sam and I have been together for about 9-ish, 10-ish years.
Congratulations.
You're still single.
Hey,
And
recently.
you tried to leave tonight because you got a random text from a girl asking you to come over.
At 11.
At
She
11.
just wanted to watch a movie.
Yeah, Netflix and chill. What does Netflix and chill mean?
Means she wants to watch a movie.
He's also not very smart, which is probably why he's single.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's looking for marriage material, so the girl that booty calls him at 11 is
Clearly.
totally marriage
What
material.
do you booty
Just-
call? What is this? This isn't that. She just
Stop
wanted
acting
to watch,
like you don't know what any of
she
this
just-
stuff
She
means.
just
We are not
wanted
dumb.
to watch a movie.
What
okay?
movie?
What movie?
Exactly.
Usually, if you want to like actually watch a movie, it's a new release or a show you're
Yeah.
catching up on or something.
Yeah.
You don't just go there and peruse Netflix for 2 hours
I'm
because
sure
you
she
never
just-
end up picking something.
Let me look at the text.
Oh,
I'm
good
sure.
Lord.
Let me read the movie film name.
Let me think of a movie that I can throw out real quick.
Let me-
Google Netflix releases July 2018.
No, it says right here.
Trolls.
Oh
She
no,
wanted to
no.
watch Trolls.
Box Trolls.
It says, "Let me put on a bra. I don't want you to see me like this just yet." Okay.
Oh, cool.
All right. Well, so what? She didn't mention the title. So what? What's the difference? It's just a movie. Netflix. What else are we
She
going to
would
do?
not mention a bra being put on.
That means she's modest. I like modesty.
That's
Barely
not being
modest.
That's like throwing it out there. Like,
How long have you known this girl?
This would be technically our first date.
Oh,
Okay.
that's, yeah. Talking about leaving her bra on for the first time.
So when are you going to introduce her to your mom?
What? I haven't even met the woman yet. I met her on a very reputable.
And you wanted to ditch your friend
What,
from
Tinder?
5th grade.
What?
Grinder.
Grindr.
What? I don't know.
Do you have a Grinder app?
Let me look up the
You
name
should
of
get
it.
Grinder.
I mean, since you're not doing so well in the dating
Yeah, it's
scene,
a
you might as well
different-
just
yeah,
broaden
it's
your
a different-
horizons.
Yeah, it's a newer app.
It is Tinder.
It's a dating
It
app.
is Tinder.
Well, try Grinder. Maybe you'll have more luck there.
Yeah?
Yeah, Grinder. He's
Should I
gonna
go download?
Yeah, download.
Yeah,
it.
download Grinder, please, right now.
I'll take a picture for you. For your
While
profile.
you start downloading Grinder, can you sum up your dating?
It says Grinder Gay Chat.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they mean happy chat. You guys are so lame. Are you kidding me? You guys have been
Hey,
making
have an
fun of
open
me
mind.
this whole-
Expand your horizons, okay?
Oh, there's Grinder Street. No, never mind. No, it's all gay. Okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It's all gay.
So sum up what dating is in 2018, because Sam and I, when we first met, I messaged her on MySpace.
MySpace.
That's how long ago it was. There was no Tinder apps. I had a flip phone, and I didn't have internet on it.
Damn.
Same.
So I don't know what this digital age of dating is like, but I hear stories and a lot of movies make references to it.
Yes.
But I want a first-hand account of your experience.
Well, okay. You can meet girls a couple different ways, but the easiest way to meet them is online and through the apps, if you will. The websites are kind of antiquated even, so you got to use the apps because they're so easily accessible. Not everyone has a computer, but everyone has a smartphone, so that's why the sites don't work as well as the apps do. So I mean, it's just more sense that you get to one of these apps, and so when you do it, there's like this very shallow, extremely shallow, completely physical looks only. You're shown a giant picture
Well, I mean,
of
you
their
proved
face.
that with the text you wanted to bail on tonight.
What are you talking about? She just wanted to watch a movie. Christian fun. Do you know what I mean? Anyway.
Christian.
Are you on Christian Mingle?
That's another. Are you on Christian Mingle?
What?
He's wearing a giant gold cross around his neck. Are you on Christian Mingle?
Is that another thing?
Don't.
Don't act like you don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You haven't seen all the commercials for Christian Mingle?
No. Christian?
That is the loudest phone.
Okay, I will turn it down. God, you just need but ask. Christian Mingle? Christian dating apps.
I bet you. Okay, this brings up another question. I bet you 98% of the people on Christian Mingle all have red hats that say "Make America Great Again."
Don't.
How does that affect your dating life?
Big time.
Being a Hispanic male in a Trump's America.
In Phoenix, nonetheless.
Yeah, in Phoenix, nonetheless. We're 4 hours away from the Mexican border?
So, okay, let me just finish the original question.
Okay.
Well, you were just too much detail. We all know what the site is.
Okay. Well, anyway.
We'll ask the questions when we don't know.
Okay.
We get the veneer at the top of it all.
Okay,
We get it, yeah.
So there's the Tinder, right? Which is super
the basic,
superficial.
It's a who am I going to fuck tonight app.
Is it really? That's not the way I see it.
That's how some people treat it, apparently.
Well, I don't personally, but anyway, the second app that I use is way more intense, and that one's called OkCupid. And that one is you create a profile, a pretty lengthy profile.
Isn't that where your friend, let's call her Janny, met her older boyfriend?
No, at work. They met at work.
Oh, she had a profile for a while, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, that's an older.
Is it?
Yeah, that's older.
That's an older site.
That was before Tinder, I think.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, anyway, they have an app, and this one is way more intense. The profile is bigger, and additionally, you have to answer questions, right? And there's like I don't even know how many questions. Over 3,000 questions. But not everyone answers every question, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but if you were to pay a couple bucks to the app, you can see the other people's questions before you match with them. So that's exactly what I did. And when I click on one of their profiles, I can scroll down and read through their questions. So I'll see a girl and I think she's really cool, like just by her profile. But then I'll go to her questions and it says, "Would you like to date someone of the same race? Strongly prefer to date someone of your own race?" And when it says yes, obviously I can't match with them, because around where I live, there's like maybe 10% Hispanic community, so like 9 out of 10 women are white on the app.
So I just found a list of OkCupid questions.
Oh.
Let's play a little game here.
Oh.
So, which is more offensive, book burning or flag burning? Sam?
Oh, am I supposed to act like...
You just answer honestly.
Book burning.
I say book burning.
Flag burning. My parents were in the army.
Yeah, well, books. I'm a writer. And they're books. I mean, you
can
get rid of books, it's Fahrenheit 451, it's goddamn handmade stuff.
What about super history books that are like hundreds of years old? Like, that's more offensive than a flag that gets printed out mass-produced every day. I mean, it's not like we have one fucking flag
There are some...
that's standing, and if, like...
Oh, glory. Oh, glory.
It wasn't specified, like, the flag.
There are some flags that mean a lot. Like, some of the flags that were up over at the Twin Towers that still live, but they're not
Right.
there.
Well, okay, and that's your answer to your question, to the question, then.
Personally, that's just what I would answer.
I'm not, like, condoning flag
No,
burning.
and I'm not condoning book
like,
burning.
I'm not condoning either.
Yeah. Obviously, you would want neither, but... Yeah, and then some of them are, like, political questions,
Yeah, where's
right?
the next one? Sock it to me, I'm ready.
Okay. How willing would you be to try out new things sexually with a partner? Completely willing, somewhat willing, or not at all willing? So
Somewhat
if
willing.
they want to put something in your butt,
Not willing.
so you're
Nothing
somewhat
ever
willing
goes
then.
in the butt.
You're not completely willing.
No, I'm somewhat willing, but not.
I think we can all agree we're somewhat willing.
Right.
Okay.
I don't think any of us are.
Sam and I don't have to talk about that right now.
No.
So this about the girl tonight. You're in a romantic relationship with someone you really like. As far as you're concerned, how long will it take before you'll have sex? 1 to 2 dates, 3 to 5, 6 or more dates, only after the wedding. I'm going to say 1 to 2 for you.
No.
So you wouldn't have had sex with that girl with Netflix and chill.
It's a movie. What the hell? It's probably Pac-Man or something. You know?
Pac-Man the movie.
Is that
That's not even a
thing?
fucking movie.
Is that I'm sure it was something as innocent. I'm just swear.
Yeah, I'm sure. On
She
Friday
said-
night at 11 o'clock.
When did we first? How many dates?
Okay, so you were super prude.
I was being
Ooh.
careful.
He was being a
I
prude.
was-
How old were you guys, though?
21.
2021-ish.
See, now
Yeah.
add 10
We're both
years to
21.
that. Add 10 years to that. Would you guys have had sex sooner?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, we've been together for that long. I mean, I can't really...
I was
that was
like,
dumb.
what the hell's wrong with this guy? Like,
I wanted it to be special.
oh my god.
Did you guys kiss on the first date?
We never had a first date.
No.
We didn't go.
She came to one of my
He came
shows.
over with Stinky.
What?
Like, made the
Really?
most cock-blocking son. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I
They
first
rode their
met her when she went
bicycles
to one of
to
my
my
shows I was
apartment.
playing. And then she, like, got her in the mosh pit, and then I went and bummed a cigarette from her, and that was my form of hitting on her.
For sure.
And then I hit her up on MySpace.
See, this is why you would have needed an app if that didn't work out.
Needed a nap?
It needed an app?
Oh, I was like, yeah, because that was exhausting.
So that must be some good Pinot Grigio.
Here's a dark one.
I
When
had
is
a
suicide
sip.
okay? Always? In special cases such to present suffering? Or never?
Never.
Never.
I have no comment.
Okay.
You can choose not to answer questions. You don't have to answer questions.
I'd say...
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
No, I meant
I'm just kidding.
on the app.
Oh, I thought-
On the apps. God damn.
Whoa.
Jeez.
You need to do some repenting, sir.
Oh. Excuse me.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes.
These questions are... Hey,
Oh,
Ruben.
Can I ask you? I can tell you a question too.
Yeah, you ask me something. Or
So
ask something.
one of them is, are you interested in group sex, aka 3 or more? And that's a question you can answer either yes, I'm definitely interested.
If you click yes, does it take you to like an eyes wide shut
No, but
site?
It's like, this isn't the site for you.
The background turns black.
no.
It
We're
puts a
out here
mask
trying
over
to date
everyone's
people.
No, but if you answer a lot of questions like that, you have like these little attributes that appear on the bottom of your app. So yours, if you did that, I assume you get the attribute kinky or sex-perienced. You get either of those two
good
attributes.
But what if you just lie the whole time and you have some like neck beard with a fedora that's kinky and sex experienced?
I don't think anyone's swiping right on him.
But what if he's wearing a sweet eyes wide shut mask in his profile picture?
Okay, well then, I don't know. I don't know.
Can I see your profile?
No, you can't. That's personal.
Wow.
That's personal.
Ooh. All right.
It's because he clicked that he was interested in group sex.
Yes.
Yo,
The devil's threesome, 2 men and a woman.
what is what?
Yes.
What?
Expand
I
your
heard that in high
horizons.
school.
Yes.
Someone
Oh
said
my
I had
God.
the devil's threesome. I think it was our friend that's a DJ now.
That's
It's
funny.
like I had the devil's threesome last night. I was like, what does that mean? He's all, oh, it's 2 guys and a girl, and I was just like,
The devil's threesome.
okay.
I'll read you my attributes.
Okay, let's do that.
It says I'm more spiritual, more outgoing, more giving, more political, and more indie.
Indie?
I don't know how that is.
It's the Dahmer glasses.
Oh, if you don't know what he looks like, he looks like your stereotypical homie miniature that you get from the quarter machine at a laundromat.
Oh my god.
He's got the shaved head, he's got the cholo mustache, the giant cross necklace, and then he's wearing, no joke, Jeffrey Dahmer glasses.
Hey, these glasses are just like my grandpa's.
So
okay?
he looks like a serial killer from the mid-70s.
Oh my god. Hey, can I finish reading
Yes,
these
yes,
attributes?
continue.
And it says I am less arrogant. It's true. I'm not very arrogant.
Yeah, the internet doesn't lie.
Oh.
Duh.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, Adrian. These are fucking facts. Cold, hard facts here.
All right.
Yeah, so, anyway, so dating. So on OkCupid, you can read these questions, right? And see who's answered what. And one of them says, a question literally is, MAGA, question mark.
That's an actual,
yeah.
It's infiltrated the dating site.
It has. It says, Make America Great
Did you
Again.
know there's a Trump dating website?
No.
Where you can date other Trump people?
No.
It's the most greatest redneck thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god. And when I see them put yes on there, I mean, how? Like, part of me thinks, like, maybe I can give them a pass, but then I realize, no, there's no pass. Like, I couldn't date someone who is, like, a Trump supporter.
I mean, how are you guys going to have a meaningful relationship
You can't.
over that giant wall they're building, and when they send you back to Germany, because you're actually from Germany, not Mexico?
You have to get a CB radio or something.
So stupid, man. So stupid. Like,
I know you're a military brat.
I am, but, and like I told you...
Racially, you're Mexican, but you were born in Germany.
Well, what can you do,
I gotta talk shit.
I mean, people used to make fun of me for a green card. I said, well, it's from Germany. I was from Germany.
My parents were in the military, that's fine.
Yeah.
My dad was an actual wetback.
Oh, there you go.
In the most honorable sense of saying that. He was illegal until my mom married him. Loopholes.
That is a big loophole.
Loopholes.
There is one aspect of dating now that I'm super glad that I am not in the dating scene whatsoever, because it's all like we discussed the other day. It's a game. Everything's a game. Nobody actually shares their feelings when they want to share them. Nobody is actually genuinely communicating with you. They're not calling each other because you're interested. It's like, I gotta make you wait a couple days to make myself seem like I'm busy or not interested or whatever, quote unquote thirsty.
Oh, yeah.
Can
I tell you something?
No.
One of the first dates that I've recently had. It was a good first date. I found some things I didn't like about her or whatever, but I kept it to myself, right? And I think there are things that could easily be swept aside. But anyway, after our first date, I was already feeling kind of like some yellow flags because she was very hard to get a hold of sometimes, like kind of like you say, where you have to wait for a while before they respond or whatever. She sent me a text after the date, after I had been trying to, just say, how's your day or whatever, and she'd give me a response 6 hours later, for like one text message, and I said,
which is the dumb thing to me, because everybody literally has their phone in their hands all day long in some shape or form.
I'm cognizant of this,
and
so
to say that you can't respond to a text message because you were busy or whatever, it's bullshit.
Well, sometimes I open the text message and I go, I'm totally going to respond to this. And then 3 days later I get a text like, what the fuck, bro?
But it's not somebody that you're trying to create like a relationship with, like a...
Oh, I don't try to create relationships with anyone anymore.
Well, obviously...
I'm all full up. I mean, in all terms of all types of relationships. Friends, yeah.
Well,
I guess.
I'm over it.
Well, I texted her. I said, you must be really busy. And she responds, very, very busy. I'm not sure if I can devote a lot of time outside of work. I think I can only just focus on work right now. And you know what? I gave her a backhanded retort, and it was, "Oh, thank you for being honest with me." 'Cause that's not honest. She could just say, I wasn't feeling it or whatever.
She wimped out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she chose the path of least resistance, I suppose.
Oh,
which,
yeah.
I mean, if you went on only like one date or a couple dates, she really doesn't owe it to you to be like, listen, this isn't what I like about you or whatnot, which is fine. But I mean, I think that's a modest excuse.
I think though,
it's not breaking your heart or anything. You're just like, all right, whatever.
But I think a realized person, if they would be adult enough to say, hey, just. There were some things I didn't like, and I just don't
that
see
we're
a
not
future.
Compatible.
Yeah, we're not compatible. I don't see a future, something like that. But to say I'm focusing on work right now, ugh.
Well, okay. To be fair, though, with like the magazine and writing and and everything else, if I wasn't married to Sam, I would probably have the same excuse.
But why?
That's your career. That's not your job.
But Medina, why would you be on a dating app and respond to me if I were interested?
Because I'm doing character development. I don't know. You got me there. You got me there.
Exactly. So a part of her was interested in dating. Just perhaps she realized
just testing the waters.
Yeah, and perhaps she realized the mechanics of it. It just takes a lot of time to form a relationship.
And that's another thing too that's interesting with dating now is when you find somebody on those sites and you guys actually get together, and his mom actually dealt with this a couple of times because since she got divorced, she tried out those websites, and she met a couple of men that she dated for a couple of months at a time, and she would come to me with her problem, and she's like, this is the deal, is we've been dating for months now, but he still has a profile. He hasn't taken his profile down. And I'm like, well, how do you know that unless you are going and checking? And then that's another thing. You're always going to go try to check to see if they're on those sites.
It's like the old days, like on MySpace, where you actually start officially dating someone, and then you go to their MySpace, and they're still listed as single.
Yeah.
And you're like, I changed my profile.
Oh, yeah.
Can you change
But
yours?
see,
I'm like,
that's
totally. And then
simple,
a week later, you're heartbroken because it still says single. And
right.
You're like,
Medina, that literally happened to me. I was dating this girl on MySpace, and she said, I swear to God, I'm only yours or whatever. But then I see this guy named Tom. It's her first friend. And I'm just like, who the fuck is this? And I confronted her about it, and she kept trying to make some bullshit excuses. And I was like, this is bullshit.
That was good. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
What do you issue? He was the first one. You can put him in order. He was the first one. I said, what is this?
Did he have a sweet whiteboard behind him?
He did!
Looking over his shoulder?
Well, we both went to Apache, baby.
I'm pretty sure some of the girls I dated
had this motherfucker, man.
Fucking Tom.
This guy.
He ain't even that cute.
Son of a bitch.
I'll give you that one. That was good. You had me going. I didn't see it. It took a second to click. I'll give you that one. I'm sure there'll be lots of shitty ones in the future.
What are you talking about,
your jokes.
Bro?
It takes minutes out of my life.
They take minutes off my life.
That's what I meant. Off
And
my
out
life.
of it.
Yeah,
While I'm listening.
I don't get
it's
those
double.
back.
What are you guys talking about? You guys just don't have. You guys don't have.
I mean,
a
Reuben joke takes
Evidently.
10 minutes off my life. I chain smoke. That takes about an hour. But that's 40 goddamn cigarettes a day.
I don't care if this glass of wine takes an hour out of my life. I really don't care. I'll keep drinking to that.
Are we out of this one yet?
Should we crack open the other one?
We should crack open the other one.
Wow, guys.
Sam, drink your fucking white wine.
My God.
Part of the show is we all drink the same wine. And
Okay,
Sam's
well,
over
you
here
know
like,
what? He brought red wine, and red wine hurts my stomach.
It's true.
Okay? I respectfully went to the store. I did not complain about it, and I went and bought my $5 bottle of wine. But I did take a picture of wine that I want you to bring over next time. Because it kind of sounds...
It's a Walking Dead game.
No, it's French. But yes, I did see that. I want the Walking Dead wine, too.
You know what's
However,
funny? You know what's seriously funny? I was this close to purchasing the Walking Dead wine, 2 bottles of it for tonight.
Really?
I was this close. But
I'm glad you did it.
Jerk.
Well, because that's...
This is what I want for
They're
next time.
flailing right now.
Ooh, Beaujolais Village? Beaujolais Village? That's actually
Luis Jadot.
that's actually a really good gamay, if I'm not mistaken.
And it's on sale too.
For how much?
I don't know because I took the picture stupid.
I'm
but
pretty-
it was $15.99. I think it's like $10.99
I'm
now.
pretty sure that's a gamay, and gamay is like very light and refreshing. Actually, it's
light
almost
and
like a Pinot Noir, but a little more fruity.
What is your favorite wine?
Like varietal, like type.
No. Brand.
Period.
Let's say your favorite Merlot.
You know what's funny?
Mine's Franzia.
Fuck off.
It comes in a box.
Fuck off.
It's $9.99, and I get 30,
No.
I get 36 glasses out of it.
36
It's
more.
34 glasses. Thank you
It's-
very
They're
much.
4-ounce glasses,
Well,
though, so you get
sometimes
half
I
of
drink
that.
tiny glasses.
Because he pours himself an 8-ounce glass every time.
Would you say Peter Vella? Would you say?
Franzia.
Oh god, they're the
It
same
comes in a
deal.
box.
I know. So does
I don't have to
Peter
worry
Vella.
about breaking it if I drop it.
Oh, yeah. Just, it's got its own little spout,
No, so you can dump it down the drain. Don't fucking
which
drink
is my
that.
goblet.
Ugh. Ugh. You guys are.
Like I said,
please.
we ball on a budget, okay?
Please, it's like trying to eat, and you guys are talking about shit right now.
We also pull apart some string cheese.
Oh,
while
speaking
we're
of
drinking.
eating shit,
What?
explain how what you made tonight is a sloppy Joe.
What are you talking about? That's a
Okay,
traditional
we
sloppy
put- we
Joe.
put-
he made sloppy joes. What? A sloppy joe is a sandwich
Yeah, and it's
with ground beef for whatnot and tomato sauce. What you made
had
was
soy sauce and rice.
soy
It
sauce.
made no sense. No buns.
Was it good?
I mean, it was not a sloppy
It's
joe.
called sloppy because it's in
And
a
then
bun
he
and it
also
falls out.
compared it to curry, which absolutely 100% not curry either.
Was it good?
It was good.
No one
I'll
said
give
it was
it's good.
bad. It was delicious.
But you
Okay.
had to
But
label
do
shit
not come
correctly.
over. I thought I was getting a sandwich. I was really excited. And then you asked for a pot for rice. And I was like, wait, I thought you were making sloppy joes. You're like, I am. It turns out to be more of a curry. No, sure doesn't.
Hey, that was so good.
Sure
Do
doesn't.
we have any more left?
Yes.
Yeah, they're still on the
It
same.
was good, but you should probably figure out a name for that because
Hey,
it's
you-
definitely not
Call it the
sloppy joe.
Magdaleno.
It's already got a name. It's already got a name.
What's the name?
It's called a Steven Inskidinsky.
Say
Excuse me?
that. Say that louder.
A Steven Inskidinsky.
Is that a rap song?
No.
Is that like a white dude with face tattoos and a grill?
It's named after my brother because he was drunk one night, ran out of hamburger buns, and he had a shit ton of rice, and he made rice, and he threw
But
that.
why would you put
Sloppy Joe
soy
on it.
sauce on it?
Because
And
it's
also,
like-
you served me mine. I didn't get to make it my own, and I was like, "What is this on top?" And you're like, "Soy sauce. You got to load it up." I'm like,
was
No,
it
you
tasty?
don't.
It was good. I was still
"I'm
giving
not
it.
a big
It's
Oh,
salty person,
I'm not-
so it was good, but
it was a little
I
salty.
would have not
good. I'm
done
not.
the soy sauce."
I'm not opposed to what I ate. I
Okay.
liked it. I'm opposed to what you're calling it. It was misleading, and
Yeah, I was really
it
excited
was
about
deceptive.
it. I was
And
like, "Shit, it's been years since I've had a fucking."
when
sloppy
you
joe."
walked in my house and had no hamburger buns, and then you asked me if there was a pot for rice, I was all, "What the fuck is going on?" I was sloppy joes.
Excuse me, I'm texting this girl to see if she's still awake.
Why?
Well, she said she wanted a Netflix and chill. I wanted to see if she.
No,
So
no.
let's get a little bit deeper.
Okay.
Your main goal is to get married and have kids.
Yes. Actually,
That's what you told me.
the kids
many
part.
times.
Okay, at least get married.
Yes. The kids part, I'm kind of like.
Do you think the woman or nice 25-year-old girl that you're texting right now,
This one's 30.
nice 30-year-old woman, girl, whatever, that you're texting right now, is wifey material
It's too soon.
at midnight, at night?
Right, when you've
I mean,
never
I'm not
met
ju-
before.
I'm not judging too much, but you have never met before.
I've never met
I can
her.
understand you guys going to lunch or getting coffee or going to a movie or doing like a normal dinner date, and then after a couple dates, getting that text like at midnight, like
Yeah,
come
yeah,
over,
yeah.
because it's like,
Because
okay,
that's what I assumed
things are
at
serious.
first.
But the first time you meet the person, first of all, I watch way too many true crime documentaries. If I was a single woman in a house, or even a single man, I would not invite anyone over my house at midnight that I've never met before.
Yeah, she don't.
It could be some
Really?
Black Widow. She'll stab
Yeah, you
me
guys
to
have
death.
never met, and she's
Not
asking you to come
happening.
over at midnight?
She put on a bra.
Wow, that's going to protect her.
Yeah, does she have like piano wires she can strangle you with too?
I mean, it could go both ways. I mean, she could be a predator.
She could be a Black Widow.
Could it be a man?
Could be.
I mean, you're down for that.
What?
You installed Grindr.
No,
I watched. He set up his profile.
Oh my
I can
God.
see off those giant glasses of yours.
Oh my God! I did download Christian Mingle. I'm just now opening it. It's drawing a Jesus fish.
Of course it is. Since you're so religious, why don't you just try to meet somebody at church?
Even a night church. They have like speed dating at churches.
Yeah, Young Life.
What's your denomination? Is it like Catholic?
Catholic?
Like Orthodox Catholic? Roman Catholic?
Like you get your squats in every Sunday, right?
Do you... No, this is the honest questions. I'm not poking fun. I'm kind of poking fun. Do you confess?
I have before, yes.
You don't confess every Sunday? Or whenever they do it? I don't know.
It's usually like, it can fall on a Friday, it can fall on a Saturday, it just depends. But
Can you do it anytime you want?
technically, yes.
Like, what if you did something really shitty Monday,
There's always
and you
somebody
kind of want to
saying
get
that
it off
box.
your chest on Tuesday?
Technically, you could. Depending on
Is the
which
priest just
church.
there, like, all day, every day, sitting in that box? Like the movies where people just walk
The
into an
people
empty
out,
church?
no.
No, the people in movies, they walk into an empty church, and
Yes.
there's dust particles everywhere, and sunbeams are coming through the stained glass, and they walk right into the booth, and the priest's just sitting there. Does he sit there all fucking day?
I don't know. But I don't know, but he's there when you need him.
We have
I'm
questions.
curious.
Salvation
I'm curious.
is there, okay? You can be saved. You can be helped.
Because, I mean, how realistic is that? Because I won't step foot into a church. But if it's like that, can I get that job? Because I would just nap until I heard the door close, and I would just sit in there, and they'd just tell me whatever. I'd have headphones in, and then I realized when they stopped talking, I'd just be like, 38 Hail Marys, get the fuck out of here, bye.
Well, my initial question was, why
You're
don't
saved.
you meet somebody at church? Do you not want
Yes.
to meet somebody at church?
They
do a lot for, making sure everybody meets each other. I mean, I accidentally was in Young Life for a little bit.
She was accidentally.
I literally was accidentally in Young Life for a while, but
when I was in church, and when I go to church, I don't. It's not very like communal like during the regular service. I mean, when the service is ended, I kind of like, you get the donuts and you get the coffee and you be on your way. But it's never been in my purview to sit around and chat with the fellow parishioners, but. It's a good question. I don't know why I've never made use of that.
Yeah, if faith is such a
resource.
big deal to you,
It
why don't you
is.
go to like the source?
Because I'll be honest with you, I'd probably say I'm definitely in the minority, even having faith on these apps. In fact, I'm losing faith in humanity being on these apps.
Well, dude, it's all debauchery. Those apps
It
are
is.
debauchery.
It is. Like, a lot of these...
And I'm all about, like, chaos and debauchery, but even looking at other friends' profiles, like, just scanning through, some of the shit I see in there, I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck? Human beings right now.
mm-hmm.
And you wouldn't believe how
It's
many...
like, it's literally like an Amazon for who am I going to try to fuck tonight?
Dude, let me just tell you, there are so many countless, like, profiles on here that are, like, married, but my husband's okay with this and he knows this.
So swingers.
Swingers. There are a lot of
Yeah.
swingers on there. And there could be a girl who looks absolutely
I mean,
average.
maybe
or
you should
normal.
you should be like,
I'm trying this Christian mingle. I'll
well,
let
the
you know.
reverse polygamy,
Keep
where you can be the
yeah.
second husband, but just make sure that the husband, the main husband, and the wife is very wealthy, and you could just be the little slave boy that like cooks and does dishes, but like your whole future's paid for. And then you're married, you get your goal.
Oh yeah, this is a winning fucking argument here.
No.
Wow, how could you
no,
pass that up? I mean,
No. You guys are getting it all wrong. I don't want material anything.
clearly that
Clearly
was
not.
a
You just
joke.
wanted to ditch us tonight to go watch a movie
It was looking like a good movie.
with her bra on.
Yes, and it was looking like a good movie.
Pac-Man, the movie, guys.
But she didn't mention the
What's that
title.
movie with Adam Sandler where the giant Pac-Man? It was horrible.
I forgot.
It was one with the video games.
We never watched it.
It's
I
called
don't know.
like Bit. 8-bit.
I don't know.
No, 8-bit's the name of something else.
Ready Player One?
No.
I haven't seen that yet.
Me neither.
I don't know, but it looked terrible.
I watched about 30 minutes of it because like
Oh,
a
you
month.
watched it without me.
No, it was on TV.
Okay.
It was on HBO.
Oh, sure.
It was horrible. They
Mhm.
had the Nintendo guy in there going, no, and he was eaten by something. I don't know what it was. It was horrible. Peter Dinklage was in it, and he had a mullet and a giant gun.
Peter who?
Wow.
Dinklage.
Frampton?
Oh.
Who the fuck is Dinklage?
He plays Tyrion in Game of Thrones.
Is that the plumbing competition?
Oh my
It's
god.
the plumbing competition.
Yes,
right?
clearly, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't watch that,
Wow.
you know?
The world of plumbing competition.
Well, Game of Thrones, you know? Like,
It's actually a chair building competition.
oh shit.
Yeah, that would be more likely of a competition.
Game of Thrones.
Fucking plumbing. How would a plumbing competition even play out? Can you tell me?
Who can unclog crapper fast?
Sounds like Double Dare or something. Like,
Oh, the gack is actually shit.
yes.
What?
The gack.
What, gack?
Like in Double Dare, the slime they pour you?
Yeah.
It's actually poop.
What?
No, in this show that we're making up called Game of Thrones.
You should have just let him believe that this is his
I thought
whole
you blew my mind.
childhood. He was just watching
gack.
people get green
I used to
shit.
chew on
poured over-
gack.
Oh my god.
That's why you're the way you are. Because it said do not put in mouth is
Is that
toxic.
right?
Yeah.
It kills brain cells.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It's like the paint chips of the 90s.
It's like the Tide Pods. Snack pods.
That's a whole other topic. These fucking
Oh.
stupid trends going on.
No, Tide Pods.
Oh, so
We did stupid shit too.
one last
Not that
thing.
stupid.
One
Are we
last
gonna
thing.
take a break soon?
We'll be right back.
Can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know. But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
Yes, he
Again?
did poop. He doesn't smoke, so he poops while Sam and I smoke.
What do you mean again?
That's
Well,
twice in like an hour.
anyways.
They don't call it Sloppy Joe for nothing.
It's,
If it was a Sloppy Joe,
it's
maybe,
not a Sloppy
but-
Joe.
Sloppy
But
Reuben,
anyways.
maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, we could call it a no,
But
because
you can't because that's a
a Reuben
sandwich
sandwich
too.
or something. Yeah, no.
A fucking
we should
sandwich.
make a sloppy Reuben.
No, how? Like just
Pastrami,
Sauerkraut. And
sauerkraut.
just like really watery
Fish.
sauerkraut.
Like chop it up.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Mm-mm.
This sounds really good.
But what over what? Right, fucking egg noodles. Or fucking egg
Over
noodles.
matzo balls. Make it a Jewish thing.
Jesus Lord.
So we vaguely covered what your experiences in the dating scene.
Yes.
I want to know why it hasn't worked yet.
Who's to say it hasn't?
You're
Yeah,
not
at least
married.
You're single.
Your goal is to get married, find a wifey wife. I didn't go down your route, and have a wifey wife,
Well,
and I can honestly say, and this might shock all of you, but I'm an extremely abrasive person. And
What?
I found a wife.
Oh
yes.
no.
And-
the
and-
sandpaper.
And Ruben, you're very nice.
I'm
You do
very-
like to bail on.
Bail.
Attempt.
You do like to attempt to bail.
It was.
Oh, you know
on
what?
Drama.
No, you've failed a couple of times, a
What?
handful of times here.
No.
Handful.
A handful.
We'll be hanging
My
out.
hands, not Sam's, because that's like nothing. And she's got tiny hands.
I
But
can
my
recall
hands.
at least 5 times you've been over here, or we've been at Rock Bottom, and you get a phone call.
Rock
and you're
Bottom is a
like,
bar that we go
It's
to.
our watering.
We weren't
hole.
actually at Rock Bottom.
Not yet.
Close. We're like hovering.
We're pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there have been a multitude of times.
You saying
where
I cut out early?
You do, because you get a text.
You do an Irish goodbye for a German Mexican.
But
What?
You just
You-
leave and don't say goodbye.
no, he does. He says every time somebody hit me up, I'm gonna go do blah blah.
So everyone's more important than Adrian and Sam.
No, of course not. I make an attempt to
good
be
Lord,
in your guys'
Adrian.
life.
Let me be a
Right?
martyr for a minute here.
Right?
We're a lonely married couple with no friends.
Do
okay?
I not make an attempt to come over and be a part?
Yes, you do. Thank you.
Let's cheers,
Oh,
guys. We
oh.
haven't even cheers once. You
Oh,
guys
my
are
bad. We
awful.
gotta start the whole thing over again.
Jeez, come on. Can we edit this and put it at the beginning? Seriously, let's make this at the beginning. Because how long have we been on this thing now?
13 minutes?
13 minutes? That's it?
What?
No.
I don't know how any of these technological
Anyway.
things work.
What I'm trying to say is it's been too long. We should have cheers at the start.
Alright.
All right, well, we
Oh my god.
Okay, the first glass of wine is spilt. Alrighty.
I missed my
The
computer. though.
computer's
Oh
safe.
my gosh, where's your towel?
You didn't answer my question, Ruben.
You didn't ask the
Where's-
question.
I said,
Oh,
why
you
hasn't
did.
it
You
worked?
did. You did. You did.
Right
At
here.
the basket,
I got
bro.
One. I got one right here. That is probably going to be a standard thing that will happen during this
What the hell did you even do?
I need it for my feet.
Did you get startled? You were like a gerbil or something.
I don't know what
I was trying to twirl my wine glass
Wow.
like a guy that twirls wine glasses. Like, oh
So
yeah.
sophisticated.
And
You suck.
it didn't work. It didn't work at all. No. And I got it all over my phone and my notebook.
And
It's
your
okay.
computer screen.
And your pride.
Oh shit! Yeah. Well,
Don't mind it with that.
good thing this is not a visual. Good thing this isn't a video podcast because I would have just quit.
He did. Well,
I would've
I'm like,
quit.
I'm fucking covered in it over here.
I caught it.
You did.
I caught
You
it.
never dropped it.
I
You
know.
just- you never dropped it.
There's some alcohol abuse going on
Fucking
here.
A. Okay,
Man,
I need a refill now.
This is why I don't bring over the good shit.
That's why we drink Franzi, okay?
Yeah.
We
I
can't.
definitely
so we
not
can't have
I
nice
will just
things.
take a glass of Franzia and throw it outside.
And so will I, and I'll toss the whole box. That's
But then I'll
what
cry,
it needs to be. I
because
won't.
that was money wasted. Anyways,
Why hasn't it?
why hasn't it worked? Let's without getting into personal details about said person, why didn't the last relationship you had work?
Ooh.
And I've witnessed some of these flare-ups of why, but I want to just
why?
hear bullet points if I can.
Well, I would probably say because the biggest thing is she was not a happy person.
But why didn't you make her happy?
It's not his job. To
I
make
know.
her-
I'm being devil's advocate.
My bad.
You ruined it.
I personally,
I do.
I couldn't make her happy. Like, I could make her briefly happy, but she would constantly try to rub off her pessimism on me. And I'm naturally an optimistic person.
Well, hey.
But I'm pessimistic. Is it rubbing off yet?
Well, I mean, you're... No, I'm not
Misery loves
dating you.
company.
I'm not dating... What?
I said misery loves company.
I mean, if
that's
you get
not
your
a saying
Grindr
for
app, we can
nothing.
date.
No, fuck.
Just look me up. Is that how that works? Can you just look someone up? Or is it just all
I
swiping?
can't date anyone whose mustache is more full than mine.
Yeah. Caught yourself.
Because
Yeah.
of chafing reasons, right?
Yeah.
What?
It might get tangled in the pubes if you don't shave
Okay.
it. It might be a dreads.
Wow.
Got him.
You have no idea how awkward this is.
It's not like we're actually
yeah.
showing you. and
Anyway,
just discussing.
let me just say, she was too pessimistic. She was way too pessimistic.
So,
That's it, huh?
now is that a red flag going further? Someone that's pessimistic? Because I will tell you right now, as a pessimistic person, I can be a great companion in your life. Wink, wink, Samantha.
I don't know where he's going
Just
with that.
imagine.
Well,
Just
she's still
imagine.
with me. Sam is optimistic
We're
3
all
out of
watching
4
your
weeks
glass
out of the
now.
month. So
And what?
you're optimistic 3 out of 4 weeks out of the month.
Oh, yeah. No,
So
I'm more like a week.
that was a period joke, guys.
A week and a half. Out of
That was a
it.
period joke. I don't think he means the timepiece either.
No.
It gets tiring. It gets really tiring.
Yeah,
like
hating-
hearing someone
hating is
just
very
bitch and bitch and bitch.
Sam is still not tired of me bitching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let the record be known
And
she
that's-
changed her facial
Well, that's why I
expression.
married her.
Thank you.
I mean, she's not tired enough. She's
No,
still here, right?
No, yeah, that's true. But
I also have like a really good talent where like you can talk and
She just doesn't listen. But that's
I
fine
won't
because
be able to recite anything you say. I'm like
sometimes
yeah.
I just want to bitch.
But I'm like thinking, I'm like, man.
It's like a therapist that has
I
headphones
really want
in,
some
right?
fucking frosted flakes
Yeah.
right now. Like,
Just let me rant and rave
My
and bitch and moan and vent.
but I'm present.
Just let me get it out. I'll work it out if I can speak out loud.
Yeah, he usually generally works his own problems out. Like, I'll just stand there
Yeah.
and
And that's what I need. I'm not crazy enough to
he'll
do it
vent
by myself
and then
yet.
tell me why he's venting.
I need a person to
and
stand
then he'll
there.
solve his problems all in one conversation. I'm like,
It's great.
glad I could be of assistance.
Same with like plots for like
bro.
writing and stuff. Like I don't know what I want this character to do. And
Yeah,
if I
but-
just talk to someone about it, I
Yeah.
figure it out.
But you don't let your pessimism get to you like she did.
Oh,
She let her pessimism get to her where she thinks the whole world is against her. woe is me.
It might be, though.
I'm never happy, you know, and all this.
Oh, yeah, and she even went to lengths of, instant messaging me.
That's why we were like, can I bring this girl
And letting
here? I
me
was
know,
like, no.
just throwing out all of the laundry. I mean, there's no clothes left. All of the laundry is out. I
Maybe some
never
stained
responded.
panties.
Never responded to a single message. There's a ton of them.
Was she dumping on me?
Yeah, obviously.
On my character and all that?
Yes.
Wow.
I never responded because that's not my place. And it was never like, this is the issue I'm having. Like, trying to have girl talk, it was just like, these are all the things he's doing wrong. This is why he's a terrible person. And every single time without fail, she goes, and this is why I have to delete you off of Facebook. So I just was like, whatever, delete me, you know? Never deleted me. 2 weeks later, same thing. This, and this. And I'm like,
And then you
lady,
sent me a
I
photo
don't
like,
care.
I'm with her playing your board game. And I was all, why are you with her? And you play my board game wrong. I changed the rules.
I don't know.
You know.
She was.
We talked about it.
She was really nice. She was funny. You guys are funny together, or we're funny together. A blast.
Like funny as in
But
we made fun of you.
No.
I'm kidding.
No, we all
had a good time.
had good
I'm
times.
kidding.
We all had good
I'm
times
joking.
salsa dancing in our garage together. Let's be honest.
I'm good gaffing.
But that aspect, I was like, I don't even know. Well, this girl's fucking psycho.
I think it's just because...
No offense to her, but like,
No, she just...
she obviously can't control doing frantic things like that. She's very, I should do this, and then just doesn't. She doesn't think before.
Yes,
She doesn't think of like how it could possibly ruin her relationship with you, because I could have easily screenshotted all of that, sent it to you, and been like, this is what this bitch is doing. But I didn't. It's not my place, not my problem, and I honestly really didn't even care enough. No offense to you, to take the time out of my day to be like, this is what she's doing, because obviously you probably had a good idea of her.
I would probably say when I first met her, even then I knew that.
I think that was that your longest standing relationship?
No, God,
Oh.
I was with the girl for 3 years.
Where's she at?
Oh, okay.
She's currently in a rehab center.
Oh, I have lots of girlfriends like that, and some of them are dead from
Oh
overdose.
my God! Stop! No.
She's in a rehabilitation center, not for drugs.
Oh.
She is handicapped.
Oh.
Mhm.
Well, I feel kind of bad
okay.
now for saying that.
Yes.
My
it
joke
should
still
be.
stands.
Oh, shame on you.
And about
He said my joke still stands.
What the hell?
I'm sorry, but it was still funny
It
to
was
me.
fucked up, but I still stand by my joke.
well, I do, and
What are you, Wilson, all of a sudden?
I still say that about my ex-girlfriends.
Oh my God.
They're all
Anyway,
crazy fucking...
When I say
drug
she's handicapped,
addicts.
she can't walk properly, and she has a heart problem.
So where did you hide the bat?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
You're just full of awful jokes. You're
Sorry.
Wilson tonight. That's what it is.
Like from Home Improvement?
What? No!
Like the guy that hangs. That's
Are
his
you
name,
Ruben
right?
now making false references?
I thought that's what it's called. Like, Wilson from Home Improvement, the guy that's always over the fence. Who the fuck is Wilson?
You know who Wilson is? Fucking Poobah Prescott.
Oh, the second thought was going to be the ball from Castaway. I was like,
oh
who
my
is?
God.
I don't know.
Prescott Dane
I'm
Wilson.
sorry. Yes, I know his last name. But I thought you were referring to a character in a movie or a show, which is why I was like, oh, Home Improvement guy. And I was like, was that guy really that derogative? Like,
We're talking about the guy who
derogatory.
Derogatory.
Did
Good
Prescott
Lord,
ever
Sam.
do cocaine? Because
I'm
I
sure
feel
he's
like,
done
I'm not
But
gonna air Mr. Wilson's.
No, of course not.
Lifestyle.
Wilson's awesome.
We'll have him on
he's
in
a
the
free
future.
spirit.
Can
He
we-
does whatever
can
he
we have him-
wants.
We will have him on in the
Hey,
future.
can we ask him that question?
Ask him
Oh,
what
he'll tell you.
question?
Okay, yeah.
We'll ask about
Wilson's
all his
so free.
I literally just said that.
Did you just say that?
free, but shackled by his freedom.
What?
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
How so?
Why are we
I don't wanna
talking
talk about
that?
Let's talk about you,
No,
Ruben.
No. We
Wilson's
don't
awesome.
discuss people.
But Wilson's awesome. Anyway.
Wilson is awesome.
We do talk about people.
He stayed inflated like that whole movie too, and
Are you just taking his persona now?
What is he?
no, I'm not.
You guys are
But you just said you didn't give me a first name, okay? So I'm going. I thought that was a first name. So Home
To be
Improvement
fair,
and
Wilson's a
Castaway.
pretty...
It's a common last
Wilson!
name. Whatever.
It's a common first name too, bro.
What? Who the fuck is the first name Wilson?
I mean, a bunch of people.
No.
Yeah.
Wilson?
So anyways,
Anyway, it might not even be the name of the guy from Home Improvement, is it?
No, it is. The name
It
Is
It's
it?
Wilson,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm not insane. Like that.
What were we talking about again? This is good wine.
Yeah,
We
it is
don't
very
know
good
anymore.
wine. I also drink, like I said, I drank the rum. I took CBD oil.
What is that?
That's yummy.
It's things that don't make you high, but makes your body feel good.
So it's marijuana, isn't it?
It's
I've been
no
hunched over a
THC.
goevery computer
It's
for
just-
fucking
it's
20
just-
hours every day
It's a CBD oil.
for the last 2 days.
Can I ask you something, Medina?
Yes.
Say no.
I personally, I used to smell marijuana around you all the time.
Oh, I used to smoke all the time.
But I haven't smelled that around you
I quit
in
when I was
quite
like
some time.
I quit when I was like 19 or 20
Really?
because I couldn't read and comprehend what I was reading,
Good.
and obviously I like to read.
Yes.
So
I would like to commend you on that.
I was the
because-
same way when I think I still was an avid smoker like the first year that we dated.
yeah, she smoked gross ass Reggie.
But
fucking
Reggie,
stick and
because
stems,
Reggie
seeds.
was it. I like the body high. I don't like the head high.
You can get the body high from good weed.
But see, that's why I quit, because I would get weed and it would literally make me feel insane. And I was like, this is not how I like to
Really?
smoke weed.
We sound like
And-
old people now talking about
Right,
how, like, weed
yeah,
makes
yeah.
us crazy,
No,
so we
But
don't
I feel like
do
my
it.
parents, because they're like, give me some regular weed. And I'm like, what the fuck is regular weed,
Regular
Dad?
weed is
What do you
medical
want?
grade now.
Right.
Just
but-
like the dating scene, everything is upgraded,
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
and it's not.
It literally made me feel insane every time, and I just was like, no, I don't want to, because I don't want. It was a gamble every time. I'm like, first of all, I'm paying somebody for it, and then I'm gambling on the off chance that I may or may not sleep that night, depending on the weed, because a lot of the weed made me feel like I needed to be like cleaning something all the time, or I was just stuck in my head.
She's actually smoking meth.
No, I wasn't smoking. Don't. Nobody can see that you're joking. God damn it. Or my body be all twitchy, and I was like, I just can't do this anymore until I discovered CBD oil, and that is amazing.
Yeah. What about edibles? What is this? What is edibles?
Okay,
They're
so you want
intense.
to hear the last time I ate an edible?
Yeah.
I was on a Greyhound bus. I was going from
New Mexico.
no. I was coming back from San Francisco with some friends. One's dead from overdose, and one is a junkie now.
Okay.
So I don't talk to him anymore. Anyways, we got edibles from San Francisco, and this is back in portable CD player era.
Okay.
And I ate half a Rice Krispie treat, and then I ate half a peanut butter cookie from a dispensary.
This is some good memory. Can I just say?
No. This is a very good memory. And anyways, we're in like mid California, like Midlands, California, where it's just like flat land and like you see the vineyards and shit like that. And portable CD player. And I'm sitting there, and it stopped working. And this is just after I ate it, like maybe like 10 minutes. And I was listening to Slayer, and it just stopped working, and I don't know why. So I was fucking with it. I pulled the CD out. I was blowing on the lens. I was like wiping the CD. I kept closing it, and I could not figure out. Maybe 10 minutes went by, right? And then I like lifted the CD player up from my lap, and like I looked down, and on my lap was the 2 batteries, and the batteries fell out. So I put the batteries in, and it started playing, and then I looked out the window, and I realized I was so fucking high. Like, I was high the whole time. I just could not. I probably looked like a goddamn that ape from fucking what's the movie with the apes and the monolith and the Space
Planet of
Odyssey?
the Apes?
No,
Oh.
Space Odyssey.
Planet of
We're
the
like-
Apes. That's what I was gonna say. King Kong.
2001: Space
Donkey
Odyssey,
Kong?
where they're like banging the stick on the monolith and shit like that. I probably looked like that. I was like,
Or like a better example,
But
like Zoolander. Like
the depository
the
where we
files
got.
are in the computer.
No, exactly. That's how I felt.
Fuck Zoolander.
Jumping on their like monkeys.
And the depository where we got it was a church,
How are they
right?
supposed to get in the building?
We
They can't
got-
even.
Okay, so
This is a
you've heard the
building for
strain
ants.
Alaskan Thunderfuck, right?
I'm sorry. Are you speaking?
Yeah. There's a strain of weed called Alaskan Thunderfuck,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and we got it from a church though,
Mm-hmm.
and it was called Alaskan Thunder Tundra, and all the baggies had giant crosses painted on
Are you
them.
kidding? This is a made-up
And
story.
and the label said Alaskan Thunder Tundra, and I was like, "What's Alaskan Thunder Tundra?" And then I forgot who it was, but like, dude, it's a church. They're not going to put fuck on their baggies. And I was all, word. But it was a church selling weed.
You said word, you mean holy word.
Word.
The holy word.
The holy word, yes. The only word.
But yeah.
You're kidding me.
No, and that was my best Greyhound memory. Our last Greyhound trip.
That's the worst Greyhound
the worst
memory.
Greyhound
and my
memory I
first
ever
and
had.
only Greyhound memory.
I was like, Greyhound's not that
Really?
bad. When I told her, I was like, let's take a Greyhound. It's not that bad. I forgot the last time I took a Greyhound, I was eating edibles the whole time. So, of course, it wasn't that bad. But we went on the Greyhound this time. Oh, that sucked asshole. So much asshole because I was like, oh, it didn't suck because I was fucking plastered.
There was
high
a
the whole time.
250-pound,
And I was
8-year-old
18.
child in front of us.
Oh, yeah,
my
she's
God.
a big
Screaming
child.
and yelling the entire time, chewing up pieces of styrofoam cups and spitting them everywhere.
Ew.
And if you were not shoving something in her mouth, she was screaming or putting her nasty, oily fingers or toes on the window.
And her dad had a black eye and stitches over his eyebrow.
And so many
And he was
hickeys.
going to
all
Las
of
Vegas.
the hickeys on his
Ew.
neck.
And he was going to Las Vegas to drop that child off at his baby's mama's house.
Damn.
Oh, it was so...
That is not what I envisioned.
I had the
me and myself
loudest...
for marriage.
I mean,
I
that is
had
you
the
in the
loudest
future.
music
No,
in
it's
my
not.
ears, and I could still hear this
Yeah.
banshee.
I was listening to Sabaton
Fucking
as loud as I
flipping her
could,
shit.
and every time a song would stop, I hear her go, and I'm like,
Did
oh
not
my
speak
God.
but 2 words either. She knew dada and no.
Wow.
And the
And
rest
food.
was... Like, it was, we needed a priest on there. It needed to be exercised.
I haven't taken a Greyhound since I was 16.
And
Yeah,
then
the last
it
one I
wasn't
took
even a
before
legit
this was
Greyhound.
18, 19
We were at
years
the
old.
Greyhound station. All these official Greyhound buses are pulling up, right?
Oh, yeah.
It was
And
a
then we
fucking
go to our
outsourced
terminal.
bus.
Our terminal is just this fucking
Greyhound
janky charter
contract?
white
Yes.
bus. Yeah.
And it was a shitty charter bus, like a
Oh
charter
my
bus from like the
God.
early 90s.
Oh my
It
god.
was
And
horrible.
I'm 4'11", and my knees were like
You're 4'10".
against. I'm 4'11". And a half, you assholes.
4'11".
My knees were like against the person's seat in front of me. Like I had to sit cross-legged, like Indian style. Do we
And
even
I'm
say
not-
Indian style? Is that proper?
That's
anymore?
Yes.
not, no, it's Native American style.
Crisscross applesauce. Is that better?
Crisscross
I
applesauce.
had to
Wait,
sit
is there a
crisscross
proper term?
applesauce.
Is there a PC term?
Well, it's
for it?
derogatory
What
now.
was the PC term for it?
Crisscross
Crisscross
applesauce.
applesauce.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, and don't say Eskimo, it's Inuit.
Yeah, you don't give Eskimo kisses anymore.
It's Inuit kisses.
fucking bullshit.
I'm looking this shit up. There's got to be a different crisscross applesauce. Oh my gosh, cross-legged,
Yeah.
sitting cross-legged.
But for females, sitting cross-legged is swooping one leg over your other knee
What?
and crossing your legs.
There's a gender-specific way to cross your legs?
What?
Well, I mean, it's really not. I mean,
You
men,
can just
men
cross
sit that way too. Your grandpa does, but like,
My grandpa is?
It hurts. It
Papa.
hurts. Okay,
like
maybe
this.
you don't know.
This is
Oh, I said
This
like
is
that.
also
I said like, no, I'm talking about
cross-legged.
sitting down like with
Look,
your
look,
legs
look, look.
crossed.
is that considered cross-legged?
Like that? Like that?
No, like what you're
Like a
doing now.
pretzel.
That.
This
that
is how I just sit
That's
anyway.
crisscross applesauce.
Right.
Sitting like this is sitting like a
That's
polite person.
That's cross-legged though.
And during whatever weather we're having, it could be painful.
Why are we
Yes.
even having this conversation? Nobody cares about the way we're sitting.
If you're still listening, I'm sorry.
like legitimately, no one cares.
Just to reiterate, we drink bottles of wine and just
Yes.
talk. So
Yes.
if you're still listening, then you've seen the progression of our drunkenness.
Nope, they haven't
Yes.
seen anything.
Well,
'cause-
you've listened
yeah.
to the progression
Yeah.
of our drunkenness.
You know, there's a saying.
You heard me spill wine earlier.
There's a saying amongst wine connoisseurs. It's not a party until your bottom lip is red.
Bottom lip is red.
Is mine red yet?
My teeth turned purple before
I don't know, it's
anything.
Yours is.
Mine's
Is
red.
mine red?
Yeah. Yours is red.
Oh, that's also called herpes.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Is mine red? Is mine
You're getting there. You got a little tinge. You got a little tinge.
And, no,
I usually get
it's
mine
not a
right
party until your teeth turn purple.
here.
So you need to take a break to brush your teeth mid-wine drinking.
The
Which
last
I
time
have to
I
do.
drank with a bunch of wine connoisseurs. This one guy, oh my god, he's probably never seen a woman naked ever, and he was talking about how
So
he
you were drinking with
loved.
Robin.
Basically,
I'm just kidding. Hey.
he was a big guy with a awful beard, and he only wore kilts. I can't say that anymore because people are gonna look us up and they're gonna know who we're talking about. No, I'm not gonna. Anyway, he was talking about how he loved women with hairy vaginas, and I was like, whoa.
What the fuck is wrong with that?
What? He was talking about.
It's natural.
Sam loves hairy vaginas.
Okay, well,
Yeah, definitely.
She eats them for breakfast.
Oh fuck. This is so.
No,
This is so
no.
awkward.
Hi, Dane. Bye, Dane.
This is so awkward.
Yeah, eat some sloppy Joe. Oh, what the fuck?
Your cheeseburger that's room temperature
Yeah, he made sloppy Joes, Dane.
with rice.
With rice, and don't forget the soy sauce, because that's how sloppy Joes are eaten.
Yeah.
Definitely. Of course, right? Definitely. Also, spicy as fuck.
He reminds me of
Just
that
so people
guy.
listening, Dana's my roommate that walks in and out of the podcast from now on. He'll be like the guy on the couch from Half Baked.
That is exactly what I was just about to say. That is literally what I was just about to say. What's his name anyway?
The guy on the couch.
We didn't even give him a name.
Okay, so let's conclude.
Let's conclude.
What is your final thoughts on dating in the modern age, Ruben Magdaleno?
Hard out here for a pimp?
It's a chance.
Well, no, that's always a chance. No, give me something I can work with here. Dating in general is a chance. I mean, in the digital age, with all these apps and
Sounds
fucking
exhausting.
shit and fucking it does sound very fucking exhausting. But I want to know, like, I don't know what it is, because dating back in the day was a chance. Because back then, you had to, like, talk to someone. At least I had MySpace, which was kind of a cheat. So I can't even imagine before the digital age where you actually had to go talk to someone, because I'm a pussy in regards of talking to girls, and thank God I'm married. I don't have to ever talk to a girl that I like ever again. Most girls I just talk to like a faceless blob like I talk to everyone else, because they're just a person now. But
I would say that the digital age in 2018, dating, you have to find the needle in the haystack, because
But isn't that like...
it's not. No, just let me finish.
Oh.
Because these women, and I can only speak as a man, so maybe women have a completely different view of the men on it. These women have so much control over their profile that they'll take 1,000 pictures and only choose the one where they just happen to look so freaking magnificent. But then when you
It's
see
called
them,
MySpace angles.
but when you see them in person, you're like, what? Okay, you're like way differently looking.
That
than
sounds
you
very
were.
materialistic of you, Ruben.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's false advertising, right? Like,
Well, no. It's not. They chose the picture in which they look their best, and you want to put your best foot forward.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're not going to always look your best in person, in the rough, and everything has a filter on it. Everything has your face looks softer.
a lot of these girls use Snapchat filters.
Yes, your face looks softer, your eyelashes are long as shit, eyebrows are on fleek always, you know what I mean?
You're
on fucking fleek, bitch.
On fleek.
Your heavy skin issues are high.
But see, that's a stigma that women also deal with right now, is because we have all of those filters. I'm married, and I try to take pictures to put on, like, Instagram, just, when I'm having a good time or whatever, or Facebook or anything. And I am constantly feeling like I need to have put a filter on that, or I'll take a picture that's natural, and I'm like, obviously, I cannot post that because I look like a haggard bitch.
But you're pretty always.
Oh, thanks, baby.
Oh.
But I'm not.
I'm obligated, contractually obligated.
Yes. It's such a great feeling.
By the state of Arizona.
So great.
Thanks,
Thanks, baby. Yeah. So awesome. But see, try to think of it in the female's point of view, is where, I mean, they want their picture just like an interview. You know what I mean? You want to look your best. You want to feel your best. You want to put that. You want that face to be what catches their attention.
I just wish, personally, I wish that women wouldn't try to be so damn unique. They all.
Why not? It's important to be unique.
Just let me say, they all wish to be unique, and they're saying how much they're unique.
But they're all the
But
same.
they're literally all the same. I love to travel. I love dogs. You know.
Don't we fucking all though?
I love to
mean,
hike
come on.
Sam loves travel and dogs. I hate traveling, and I only like one dog, and it's our dog. And
I love every dog. I will.
and
Okay,
she's
that's
gonna get
fair
bit
enough.
by the dog she's
So
dog
that
sitting
southern
on
girl
because
I brought over.
it's a crazy
she
dog.
was like,
Okay, that
objecting
girl,
that-
I was really worried for my dog's life. I thought she was going to steal her.
Really?
Who?
Remember
that girl
Kim?
that he brought over,
Kim?
his other
Dude,
girlfriend.
your dog would not.
Your dog?
Or your yeah.
Yes, your dog.
Your dog.
Your dog wouldn't leave our
girl
dog
would
alone.
not let my.
She wasn't ugly.
I'm just talking shit, but she had my dog in her hand.
She was pretty.
No, she walked around. She walked around with our dog, our whole house, for like 4 hours.
Dude.
And you can
This
tell
dog, she had to go potty
Sansa's
so
our
bad.
dog. It's a Min Pin Chihuahua. Wanted to get down so bad, and like our dog would go and like struggle, and she'd be like Elmira or Elmira, Elmira, Tiny Toons,
goodness,
whatever the fuck her
Lord.
name her is, like squeeze her to her chest, and be like, no, puppy, and like would just walk around with her. It's like, will you just let my dog down? She might have to pee. She might have to pee. She might want to just walk around on her own for fucking 5 minutes.
She's an independent bitch.
Yeah. Her name's Sansa Stark.
She don't need no man. Or woman.
So, to conclude, though, I was going to say, it's just, I just wish that some of these girls on these apps, I just wish that they would be more real, you know, be on level,
Be
like,
real on the internet?
what I'm trying to say is, do they
Blasphemy.
need to have such an inflated self-value? You know, can't you just be real with someone? Can't you just meet someone
I
as
will
you
agree
are?
with you once I see your profile and see how real you are.
I'm very real. I'm very real. I'm as real as they come.
You don't like people playing on your phone?
Huh? What?
I
Dude,
think I heard Dane snicker.
You keeps it real?
I keep it real. You know, I say who I am. You know, and I come off as genuine as possible. If someone texts me, I text them back. Even if I'm not interested, I'll still text them back because that's
You
common
make
courtesy.
plans, you want to leave right away, right when you get there.
Never. Hey,
Because some
am
girl
I
said,
here?
because
Am I
you want to leave because some girl said
Whoa.
her bra was on.
We slightly guilt tripped you. Because we've had these plans for weeks.
No,
But,
no. I was gonna be here anyway.
Jane, do you want
I
to say
was-
hi to the podcast no one's going to listen to?
Hi, podcast that no one wants to listen to.
Cool.
Thank you.
Great, thank you.
So I'm trying to say is it's hard out here for him.
Yeah.
All right, and with that,
Oh, nobody else has any final thoughts?
okay,
Ruben?
final thoughts, Sam.
No, you go first because I got to think of mine.
I'm glad I'm married.
Oh, good Lord.
Bitches be crazy.
Yes,
Guys be
yes.
crazy.
Maybe.
I don't even like social media. Twitter's cool. I have some friends on there.
How many people do you follow on Facebook? Like you've got like so many friends. How many
Oh, I'm friends with like everybody, but I only follow like 4 things, and it's mostly like meme sites and stuff because I don't care what anyone has to say.
You don't watch any of those like Trump posts
Nope.
or
Nope.
political posts
Nope.
or
Nope.
I've got this on my mind post.
Nope. I read the news in the morning and I make my statement, and then I mute everyone that responds to me because that's the American thing to do. Is to have my opinion and then not care about anyone else's. I write books, and I have a magazine and a website. It's eroticrealm.com. I wrote Siphon. I wrote Itch. You can look it up on Amazon.
I just bought it. It's a
And-
great read.
Ruben hasn't read it yet.
You bought it 24 hours ago. You have not read it yet.
Most of my friends haven't read anything I've ever written, and they don't buy my magazine, but that's okay. He did buy my board game called Doomsday Cult. It's about Doomsday Cults and drinking the Kool-Aid. It's actually Flavor Aid, by the way, in Jonestown. They couldn't afford Kool-Aid, but the saying was too good to pass up in the board game. I didn't want to say Flavor Aid. That sounded weird, but they actually did use lime Flavor Aid. 908 people died. Sam, what's your final thoughts?
I don't have any.
Oh, come on.
I know. What? I have nothing.
Say
I got
something.
nothing. I graduate in 3 weeks.
You have
I graduate in 3 weeks.
You have girlfriends that are dating in 2018.
They-
What's their perspective?
They
vaguely?
dumb.
They dumb.
They dumb.
Do you have any confidence that they're going to meet a stand-up guy?
One of them, yes.
Oh.
Who's that?
Ambular. I think she will come to her senses. She's young.
How old is she anyway?
She's 24.
Okay, remember, no personal things, right?
She's gonna be on here, so it's okay.
Okay.
She's gonna be on here.
She'll be on a podcast. You can talk to her.
She
on
will
that
gladly
episode.
be on here. She's awesome. I love her.
This episode will be.
She seems cool.
This podcast will feature friends from our array of friends.
I get to bring some friends. Can I bring a date?
No.
They need to understand what's going to
Inner
happen.
circle only, bitch.
Inner
I can't bring a date?
Inner
For
circle
the first couple,
only.
let's do inner circle, and then we'll widen it.
Yes.
How many dates do I need to go on with the girl before?
I'm still giving my thoughts, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, I have hopes for Ambular. She is smart, but she is equally as dumb right now because she is young. But
Young, dumb, and full of cum on Sunday nights.
I love her. I fought her friendship for a couple years because she is so young. Because I just turned 30. She just turned 24. When I met her, I was 27, and she was like about to be 21. So the age difference really set me off a little bit, but she fought for my friendship. She really, really did. She made herself prominent
Fucking
in my life.
Spice World girl power.
She really did. So I stopped fighting it, and I was like, you know what, you're going to be my best friend, girl, and now we're best friends. And I love her, and I have hope for her. But she's still...
Shout out!
She's still young and dumb, but also smart, because she has a master's degree. But,
Oh, fuck, really?
bitch, I graduate in 3 weeks. I'm excited.
All right.
Just my bachelor's.
Well,
Woo-hoo!
did we do everyone's final thoughts?
I think so, right? Like,
Okay.
didn't I say something?
Okay.
Just about the dating world.
Thanks and sorry for anyone who listens. by
Yeah,
the way.
same
Thank you.
Z's.
Thank you more than I'm sorry.
No, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Well,
Cheers.
this has been Blood and Wine. We will have a website and stuff eventually.
Mm-hmm.
So
We gonna do one a week.
We're gonna try to do one a week. We're gonna try to do seasons. So
This ain't The Walking Dead.
and you know what? Ruben will have a little bloggy blog about the wine we drink.
Yes.
Every night.
Yes, and I seriously recommend you guys check out Charles Smith. He's got some awesome wines, and you can check out his website at charlessmithwines.com. I'm not just saying that. He's one of my favorite winemakers. It's not just his Merlot. He's got an awesome Syrah and Cab as well. Sincerely, hope you check that out.
Yeah, and Bellacer is still $5. $5 for
But no.
Pinot Grigio. You can check her out at www.bellacerawines.com. $5.
Okay.
All right.
Bond
Well,
on
we
budget.
will have the Blood and Wine site up eventually, and Ruben's blogs.
Hell yeah.
He is a
Currently a-
veteran connoisseur. He's worked in the industry for many, many years, so he's not just blowing smoke up your
I
ass.
swear to God.
Everyone have a good night and go fuck yourselves.
What?